Good morning. What is that look in your face? Is it the first time that you've seen a captain naked in your bed? I bet it is. It should be. What time is it? 5 a.m.? Then what are you doing awake this early? Is everything okay? You want to talk about something? Of course. Go ahead. Anxiety? Darling, I didn't know. Since when? A few months ago. Okay. How is it that I am aware of this just now? I see. Here. Give me your hands. How long ago did we get married? That was a long time before this started, right? Do you remember the dates we had? What about the days that you used to wake me up just to talk? Like now. Do you remember those days when we just get married? We were young and so in love. We're not young anymore, but we're still in love. So, what I'm trying to say is that if you're passing through these anxiety attacks in all this situation, do not forget you have me. Okay? Talk to me about it. How this started. And what you did when you realized this started. Did you ask for help to someone? I mean, conscious or not. I see. What do you do when you're having those anxiety attacks? Well, I heard people meditate or they bite something. You can bite me now if you want. Yes, I will take it serious. I'm sorry. Darling, you know, there is something I never talked to you about. When I met you, I was on my lowest. I was completely destroyed for what happened in Hange. I remember I found myself in multiple occasions crying in the bathroom so that no one can see me. I remember that I used to cry a lot every day while I was eating or when I was simply doing nothing. I remember it was tough, difficult, and I used to have a lot of nightmares of the situation, of what would happen if I made different decisions. What if I made things different, you know? I used to regret a lot about not only my decisions but my thinkings. I think I used to be more happy, but at the same time more innocent. And that innocence from my end just gave me in return debts from my soldiers. And I will never forget myself. But there is something I learned from that time, and it's that past is a teacher. He wants to teach you how to deal with the situation, because maybe you will have to pass through this similar situation in the future. Or maybe you will have to teach someone how to pass through this situation, just like you're doing. Life can be tough, and karma is a bitch. But we need to live with it. That's the meaning of life. You need to learn and move on. So if you're having these anxiety attacks, I want you to, first of all, depend on me. We got married to be a partner, to be a couple, to be together. So count on me. Let's do this together. You don't have to pass through this situation alone, okay? I know that you have plans for your future. And part of those anxiety attacks might be because you want to talk to your family about the entire situation. It could probably be because of future decisions that you need to take. And you know you're running out of time. It could be because you don't feel enough. Because you feel like there's someone out there that's better than you. And yes, that might be right. More beautiful than you? Probably there is someone out there. Smarter than you? Probably. But you know what? You're unique. So I want you to remember that. Even if you feel like you're not enough, even if you feel like the decisions are too big for you to make them right now, even if you feel that you need to talk to your family because of these decisions or because they don't think the same way you do, even if you need to do all of these things, remember, there are steps, okay? You don't need to do them at once. Just take one small step today. Just one. You can make that decision right now, holding my hands. We can do this together. You don't have to do it alone. I will be with you. Even if I am working, even if I am on a training, maybe I am doing a mission or anything, I'm always with you. Right here, in your heart, just like you're in mine. Every time that I need to accomplish a mission outside of the walls, and you need to remind inside, do you know what helps me? I put my hand in my chest, just like this. I close my eyes, and I remember you. Your smile, the way you talk. Your messy hair when you wake up. The way you always help me. The first time we met, our first date. In the garden of my memories. You have your space. Your unique space because you are unique. So I don't want you to feel like you're not enough. How do you learn that? Who show you that you're not enough? And why you believe them? How do you know you're not enough? If you're just comparing yourself to one person, to one family, to one situation, I can assure you, if you go outside, the real outside, and you compare yourself with 10, 15 people doing the same thing you do, you will find they made mistakes just like you. And they're probably making different mistakes that you're doing well and they're doing wrong. And that doesn't mean you're better than them, just like it doesn't mean they're better than you. You are enough. And you know what? You're more than enough. Okay? We've been in that situation where we don't know what we're going to do. How are we going to react? What if things goes wrong? I get it. I passed through that situation too, but you know what? Decisions are to make them. Rules are to break them. You are here to live. You need to live your life the way you want it, not the way anyone else tells you to live your own life. It's yours. Take it with both hands. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is what I want. This is what I want to study. This is what I want to do. This is the person I want to marry. This is the place I want to travel. This is where I want to live. This is the people I want to be with. It's your decision. Darling, it's yours. Why are you letting other people take them for you? Just take them. They're yours. And if you regret later, good. But you will have in the back of your head, I made that decision. I did it with my own hands. And what if everything just goes wrong? Then you now know what you did wrong, and you can start again, and again, and again, and again, if it's necessary. Once you take a decision, it's yours, and you will love it. Even if you regret later on, you will remember that decision and you will smile. You will say, I did this with my own hands. I took this decision. It took everything out of me. But I did it. It was mine. It is mine. So please, darling, don't be afraid. You don't have anything to be afraid. Anything to be afraid, I assure you. And if you need my help to take this decision, just let me know. I am here for that. That's the meaning of a couple. I'm here for you, because you're here for me. And if you need to talk to your family about this entire situation, go on. It will be difficult, of course. A game is not entertaining if it's not on difficult mode. I'm sorry, darling. But this is what we got. It is what it is. And you need to take the decision. And you need to talk to your family. But you know what? In the back of your heart, you know it's necessary, right? Why do you think so? Because your brain, your heart, and your body are yelling at you. Do it! So we can be free. Don't you want to feel freedom? That's what your heart, your brain, your body, and yourself are yelling at you. Take the step. It's time. Why are you avoiding what is necessary? You know you need to do it. I know you need to do it. So we need to do it. Start planning, darling, because great things are coming to our life. Yes, things are going to change. Things are going to improve. We are going to grow. But this is happening right now. And you can hide yourself, darling. Because I find you already. Let's do this together. Wake up. Let's go. We have an amazing day waiting for us. We have training, and we have breakfast, and we have study, and we have so many things to do so that we can accomplish those dreams and we can get rid of that anxiety. I don't want you to suffer anxiety anymore. And if I need to take your hand and go step by step with you, then I will do it. We will do it. We got this. Say it. We got this. We got this. Oh, fuck yes, we got this.